Hi there. You have two really good clips on the Emancipation Proclamation, but I just wanted to contextualize it a little bit more and put it in the context of some of the documents you have. So I'm looking on the outline here. Okay, so the first thing to think about is this Battle of Antietam is a real turning point in the war, because so far the South had been winning, and what they really needed in order to win the war was foreign recognition. They needed either England or France to join them in this fight. But if this is a war about slavery, England and France aren't going to join because England and France have outlawed slavery. However, look at Lincoln's letter to Greeley. It's on your outline. In Lincoln's letter to Greeley, Lincoln says this is about saving the Union. He says, I would save it the shortest way under the Constitution. If there be those who would save the Union, if there would be those who would not save the Union unless they could at the same time slave slavery, I do not agree with them. If there be those who would not save the Union unless they could time destroy slavery, I do not agree with them. My paramount object in this struggle is to save the Union. It is not either to save or destroy slavery. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. If I could save it with freeing all of the slaves, I would do it. If I could save it by freeing some and leaving others alone, I would also do that. So Lincoln is very clear here that this war is a war about the Union. It's not about slaves. We know it's a war about slaves, right? But he's a politician. He's publicly saying this is a war about the Union, getting the Union back. And so Lee pushes north, looking at the outline here when I'm talking to you, Lee pushes north to Maryland. And this is where the Battle of Antietam happens. And this is in counterfactual history. This is a great battle that historians like to play with. Counterfactual history is that what-if history, because Lee did lots of kind of risky things when he fought battles. And one of the things that happened with this battle is his plans got left behind. They wrapped around a couple of cigars. Somebody wasn't supposed to do that, but they fell out of a pocket or whatever. And so the North knew everything that Lee was going to do at that Battle of Antietam. Antietam is the single bloodiest battle of the Civil War. There are 25,000 casualties at the Battle of Antietam. So it always seems a little funny to me to say that the North won because it's the single bloodiest battle of the war. But Lee ultimately has to retreat. And so what's significant about this is when Lee has to retreat at the Battle of Antietam, foreign recognition isn't a possibility. And remember, that's pretty much how we won the American Revolution. We were just 13 colonies. We beat England because we had France. So again, it wasn't improbable that the South could win. They had cotton, right? 3/4 of the world was buying their cotton from the South if they could get England or France. But that's not going to happen now because the one time they pushed north, they lost. And then, even more importantly, and the last video clip you're going to watch is going to make this point, Lincoln had already written the Emancipation Proclamation. He'd shown it to his cabinet members. What do you think? And they're like, yeah, we like it, but we're not winning. You got to wait to issue the Emancipation Proclamation when we're winning. And so the second that the North wins at the Battle of Antietam, Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation. Now, think about this for a moment. The Emancipation Proclamation says that as of January 1st, 1863, all slaves in rebel territory will be free. Let me repeat that. As of January 1st, 1863, all slaves in rebel territory will be free. So technically, the Emancipation Proclamation doesn't free anyone, right? Because Lincoln's issuing a proclamation about the Confederacy, which sees itself as a different country. But what's significant about this is it changes the moral course of the war. Lincoln is now publicly saying this is a war to end slavery. We knew it was before, but now it's publicly stated. The Emancipation Proclamation also allows, officially, for black men to serve in the war. And again, you've got a couple of clips that are going to look at that as well, and that's also one of your terms with this outline. All right, if you've got any questions, you can put those in the discussion module. I hope you're doing well. Take care.